Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Infused Transitions. I want to thank you all for being here. For my returning audience, thank you so much for your support and for your being here. I greatly appreciate all of you and all the support you have given me in this channel. For those of you who are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. We hope that you enjoy the videos and that you become a part of our channel. Just for those of you that are new, so that you know, I'm an intuitive reader, which means that the messages that I share and that I relay may or may not be what you would find in the books that come with the various decks that I use. As always, for everyone, just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. If the video doesn't resonate with you, there are other videos in this channel that you can go there and check them out. If you feel so inclined, please give it a thumbs up, as this not only helps me in the channel, but this also gets the message out there to possibly help someone else. And yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe and the bell, which will let you know when I put up new content. Now, with all of that said, we are going to do a reading for a look ahead in the upcoming week. Time is fluid and these readings are timeless, meaning, you know, whenever you come across the video, that's the right time for you. So I have, I'm going to be using mainly the Wisdom of the Oracle and the Energy Oracle cards. We have Colette Baron-Reed with the Wisdom of the Oracle, Sandra Ann Taylor with the Energy Oracle cards. I then also may, if I feel inclined to do this, or am nudged to do this, I should say, I have the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot, the Gilded Tarot Royal, with Kyra Machete and Barbara Moore, and the Gilded Tarot by Kyra Machete. So let's get going. All right. So instead of worrying about trying to, you know, assign days, because I realized that I was sitting here trying to figure out what card for what day. And so we're just going to get a few cards, and that's for the week. We're doing Sunday through Saturday. And I'm just going to pick a few cards from each one of these two decks, the Wisdom of the Oracle and the Energy Oracle, for the upcoming week. So Spirit, what messages do you have for us for the upcoming week? Clean it up. Okay, that one wants to come out. Higher Power. Let's get one more. Ooh, thank you. I want to see what this one was. Peace. All right. Now, we're going to put these up here. And now let's get some from this deck. Ooh, look at that right away. We have Patience, my favorite card, and the Thinking Woman. Did another one come out with that? No. Okay. And let's get one more. One more, Spirit. All right, maybe one more than one more. All right. Okay, so we have first out, Clean It Up, Higher Power, and Come to the Edge. And then from this deck we have Patience, the Thinking Woman, Angel of Balance, Rest and Rejuvenation. All right. So, first things first, cleaning it up. This can mean decluttering your space. It can mean the shadows. The sun's starting to go down. So, but yeah, so cleaning it up, this can be about decluttering your space, whether that is your physical space, your mental space, your emotional space, your spiritual space, energetic space, right? This is doing some house cleaning, clearing out the stuff that's no longer serving, just to free up some space. It feels like by doing this, you are going to be opening up an opportunity. There's a keyhole that is like radiating out light. That is there in her forehead. So it feels like by doing this, you're going to be clearing out some space to allow for some expansion in the third eye. And coming to the edge, this is about, and I will say there are hearts all over on this. I don't know if you'll be able to tell that or not on there if you're not familiar with the deck. This is about coming to the edge. You're right on the precipice of change. You're right on the precipice of something happening. Because hearts are all over involved in here, for some, this could be about a love interest coming in. For others, this can be about self-love, self-care, because we do have the rest and rejuvenation card here. And we also have the angel of balance, which is about making sure we're taking care of ourselves, making sure that we keep things in a balance so that we are in the flow versus creating, you know, dysfunction and clogging things up for ourselves, right? And if we're right on the precipice, on the edge of something, just about ready to change for ourselves, all the more important why rest and rejuvenation is extremely important, because we don't know how things are going to change. Are things going to pick up the pace? Are they going to slow down? Is it going to require a lot more from us from in a mental capacity, which could very well be, because we do have the thinking woman on the table. But the patience card is here. This patience card to me is telling me that, you know, this precipice, whatever this precipice is representing to you, right? That's on the edge of change. The change, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. Whatever this is, it is going to happen. And because it's telling us to have patience, I would say it's something we've been working towards, hoping for, dreaming about. But the angel has the clock. So it is about divine timing. Thinking woman, this might not only be about engaging our mind, but it can also be about expanding our mind, especially if we're getting an activation there. So Spirit, can you give us some more about this coming to the edge card? Can you give us some more about what are we on the precipice of change with, through, or about? For some, this is going to be about actually, literally, a change in our geographical location. For others, it's going to be a change in the way you think, in the way you do business, in the way you do life. For some, it's about this awakening. Even if you are an awakened person, you still have, we continue with our ascension and our growth. So you still have awakenings, and it's just each awakening is just a different, you're leaving behind one. I hesitate to use certain words because people attach so much to it, but you're just moving farther on in your journey. Let's just leave it that way, okay? And for some, it's about there's something that's going to create change to where you're going to literally be moving to a different location. For others, it's going to be you're going to be moving on, meaning whatever this stuff is that you've cleaned up and you've cleared out, you're moving on from it. You're leaving it behind. You're letting it go, whatever that clutter was. For others, this is going to be about getting rid of those last few pieces of whatever that, whether that's heartbreak, disappointment, anger, resentment, bitterness, sadness, grieving, bereavement, and no disrespect there at all. All I'm saying is that, there are times that we've worked really hard to work our way through all of the emotions and everything of all of our stuff through our lives. And there's this time now where there's this opportunity to move on. Okay. Can we get a little more about the Come to the Edge card? Where is it taking us? What is, oh, nice. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's taking us to a place where we're going to have contentment. We're going to have independence. We have the Nine of Cups, right? We have contentment. We have independence. We're happy. We're happy. We have abundance. Again, with the rest. So I'm going to say, you know, we keep getting the rest and rejuvenation. And it really is important to do that. In this particular deck, the sword that is along the bottom of the bed here, and I don't know if you can really see that very well, but there's 4 knights down here. 2 of them have their hand over their heart, as in, you know, what do you call that? When they pledge their fealty to their leader or whatever. But so it's, you know, honor, integrity, steadfastness, faithfulness. The other one has his hands in the prayer position, so it's spirituality. And the other one has his hand on his sword. He's ready, and he's looking in the opposite direction of the rest, meaning he's keeping watch, right? This is letting us know that it is okay to rest. We are safe to rest. It is okay to rest. We're safe. It's aligned. It's beneficial for us. It's serving a purpose for the greater good. Okay? And then we have the 4 of Pentacles. To me, this particular card can be about greed, but I feel like it's usually, for me, it seems to come out more, it's about managing our money better, taking care of our money, doing the best we can to have, getting the biggest bang for our buck, so to speak. Okay? Can you tell us some more about the thinking woman? Can you give us some more insights in regards to the thinking woman, please? Wow. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, so we have the 4 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Empress. Okay, so in a nutshell, I would say this is someone who, she's got a lot on her mind. Let me move these up so you can have a better view of them. Now, mind you, I asked, you know, for more information around the thinking woman. This is what came up. Okay. So she's got a lot of different things, a lot of different balls in the air, which I understand now why we have the Angel of Balance here, right? It's very easy to get so wrapped up in our head that we get stuck in our head. Excuse me. I would say things that are on her mind are things like possibly she's looking for unity. If she does not have that, or if she has that, she might be thinking about this in a place of gratitude and appreciation, or she may be thinking about this in, it needs some transformation, it needs to change, it needs some growth, it needs some healing. And I say that because we have the dragonflies up here at the top. Not that that's what these flowers are, but the ones down here in the corner make me think of the dandelion when it turns to the thing that we know we all pull off and blow on them so that they spread the seeds. We have the 3 of Cups here. This can be about community. It can be about friends. It can be about partnerships. It can be reasons to celebrate. It can be a get-together that's coming down the pike. That you know, social events that I would say would be good for you to go with, as long as we're being mindful of our energy levels and honoring our need for rest. There are some things that are being walked away from. There are some things that she's done her research, she's done her homework, and she's deciding, you know what, this stuff isn't serving me anymore. It's time to leave this stuff behind. I'm going to move on to something else, whether she knows what that is or not. But that's part of this cleanup, right? We're clearing out what doesn't serve us anymore. We're clearing out what's not serving, what's just, the purpose is not there anymore if it ever was, right? We have the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So to me, this is literally the knight in shining armor. This is, you know, he's coming in on the white horse. We have the eagle with the freedom. This can literally be, and it's also about communication and truth coming to light, which can also bring her or this person into a thinking state. Like, okay, what do I do with this information? This can be information that is like a saving grace, if you will, because again, we have that depiction of a knight in shining armor on the white horse. The sword is drawn. It's truth. It's justice, right? It's coming in swift and quick. We have the eagle, which for a lot of us, this can symbolize about power, bird's eye view. It can be about being majestic, nobility, right? So it doesn't have to be a literal person. It can be, though, that this is that piece you've been waiting for as far as like information goes. And going from the Four of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles. So again, managing money wisely, making wise choices and decisions through education, through research, possibly through going and getting help and assistance from people who do that for a living, right? And that it's paid off. Whatever it is you've been doing and that the thinking woman came to conclusions to do with the money, it's paid off because we've gone from the 4 to the 8 of Pentacles, or 7 of Pentacles, I'm sorry. So from the 4 of Pentacles to the 7 of Pentacles, the blossoms are there. They're not quite ready yet to pick, which again makes sense because it's on the precipice. It's about to change. It has not changed yet, but it is getting there. And we see that in both of these, right? She's not quite doing the leap like we see in tarot with the Fool, right? She's not quite doing the leap yet, but she's ready. She's poised. She's ready to take that leap. And again, we see that, you know, the harvest isn't quite ready yet, but it is doing very, very nicely because we've planted our seeds, we've nurtured it, we're taking care of it, we've done our homework. And then we have the Empress, and this again is, to me, it's very nature oriented. It's so for some it's going to be important to get out into nature. Even a lot of the color in here is very in greens. Getting out into nature may be really important to help clear your head, find some grounding, getting yourself just a time to relax, to rejuvenate, to rest, right? Because we've got that in here twice. Take a mini vacation, even if that just means you're going to pack yourself a lunch, grab a blanket and a pillow and your favorite book and go out in the backyard and lay down and read and possibly fall asleep. But, you know, I mean, just doing nice things for yourself, but really getting, you know, get in touch with nature. The Empress is also very intuitive. She's very in tune with herself. She's in tune with nature. She's in tune with the planet. She's in tune with her gifts. Really, I'm really liking the energy around all of this. So yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be a pretty good week coming up. So, you know, there may be a few bumps in the road because we do have some things that we need to clean up, we need to let go of, that we need to walk away from some things. This can create some discomfort because change is not always comfortable, even when it's change that we really, really want. It is change nonetheless, and it takes time to adjust. Moving on, possible awakening. Just really make sure you're taking care of yourself. It is about balance. There's a time to clean up and be active and move and go. And then there's times to bring it in. Let's relax. Let me rejuvenate. Let me find my center again. Let me get grounded, right? So there you go. I hope this was helpful. Again, if you found that this resonated with you, you liked this reading, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. And yeah, until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.